Hello class 5. Um, Today I am here to give you some important tasks for the session. Now, as I'm sure you people know by far that for the academics of the year 2020 and 2021, you have to submit us your project work that has been given to you by the respective subject teachers. So, for your English literature, I am here to give you a project work. Now, in this video, I'll be explaining you how to be done, what to be done, which carries the assignment, which carries 20 marks. Okay, so don't take it lightly. Um, you have to do it not for the sake of we have to do it, so we will do it, but you have to do it with full enthusiasm and for the marks that you are getting it. Okay, 20 marks that the school is trying to give you. Okay, but without your interest, without your submission, we cannot give you. So you have to show some interest and submit your work. So coming to the point, I'll be giving you project work from your book itself, that is Dreamcatcher. Now from the Dreamcatcher, if you open your book and see the page where you have contents, okay, where you have all the titles of the story or poem that you have in the book, this book. So out of 22 chapters, you see there are 22 chapters. So out of 22 chapters, you have 8 poetry. Okay, there are 8 poetry in the book. Okay, namely, let me name them, and also side by side, if you want, or I would request you, please underline or circle or tick it. Okay, tick the topics that I'm going to call out the names. Okay, now these are your poems. Number 2, Leisure by W.H. Davis. Okay. Number 4, The Story of Johnny Head in Air by Heinrich Hoffmann. Then number 7, Grandma Climbs a Tree by Ruskin Bond. Number 9, The Clothesline by Charlotte Drute Cole. Number 12, The Palm Tree by Rabindranath Tagore. Number 14, Owl Moon. Number 15, A Night in June by William Wordsworth. Number 18, The Lake Isle of Innisfree by W.B. Yeats. Then number 21, The Traveller's Return by Robert Southey. Now out of 8 chapters, 8 poems in the book, we haven't done, if you see, we haven't done The Traveller's Return, which we will be doing, but we haven't done yet. And we have also not done The Lake Isle of Innisfree. So that makes 6. So 6 are the poems that we have already touched, and remaining 2 we haven't touched. So excluding those 2 which we haven't done, okay, so Lake Isle of Innisfree and The Traveller's Return, so excluding that 2 poems, remaining 6, that is Leisure, The Story of Johnny Head in Air, Grandma Climbs a Tree, The Clothesline, The Palm Tree, A Night in June. Okay, so these are your 6 poems. Now out of these 6 poems, what you have to do is choose one poem. Okay, choose one poem, and you will write that poem in a chart paper. Doesn't matter, any color. Okay, any color you can write in a big chart paper. Write the poem in the chart paper. Okay, make it look presentable, make it look beautiful, because it carries 20 marks. So write as it is. The lines should be exactly the same, the commas, the inverted commas, full stop, if there is any. So you will write exactly the same. The poem that is in the book, you write it in the chart paper. Write it in a very beautiful handwriting, make it presentable, make it look beautiful, attractive. Okay, that is one work. That's the easy one, easy part. Now Similar to that, you will take another piece of chart paper, okay, even like it can be of the same color or it can be of different color, it's up to you. Now I will not suggest you about the color of the chart paper, it's up to you. Now take another piece of chart paper. There you will be writing about the poet, okay, poet of the poem that you have just written in the first chart paper. Okay, for example, to make it more precise, for example, if you are writing about the poem, if you are writing the poem Leisure in the chart paper, okay, that you have. Now you write the exact thing in the chart paper, the first chart paper. Now in the second chart paper, you will write, now who has written Leisure? Leisure is written by W.H. Davies. Okay, so in the second chart paper, you will write about W.H. Davies. You will write about the poet of the poem that you have written. Okay, so don't crisscross it, don't write someone else's poem and don't write about somebody else's poem. Now I like this poet, so I will write about this poet and the poem will be this one of somebody else. So don't do that. That will be straight away cancelled. Okay, so the poem that you write, now choose wisely, you have time, so you choose one poem which you want to write in the chart paper and the poet of the poem that you are going to write. Okay, now what you are going to write about the poet in the chart paper is, I'll be giving you guidelines, I'll be telling you as well as I'll be giving you in the group as well. So what are the guidelines? Now what are you going to write about the poet is, first thing, date of birth, when he or she is born. Okay, date, month, year, whatever you get, find it out and write it down. Second one, date of died, like died on which date, so that you write down. Third, qualification, how much he or she has studied, from where he has studied, from where he has got qualified, where did he go and completed his study. So whatever you get regarding his qualification details, you write about that in your third point. Fourth point, family background, write about his parents, write about his, if he is married, if he or she is married, write about his husband, children if he has any. So whatever it is, you will write about the family background in the fourth point. Fifth point, genre of poem. Now what is genre? Genre is what type. Now every poem has type. I don't know if you have noticed or not. Every poem has a type. Some poets write about nature, some write about horror, some write about comedy, some write about romantic poems. So there are types of poems. Okay, I don't know if you have noticed, so there are. Okay, now what kind of poems, what kind of poems does he or she writes mostly? Okay, so that is what genre is. So genre, in genre of poem, you write that. Okay, what kind of poem he or she writes. And the last one is his famous work. Now what are some of his famous work which made him popular? Okay, you can mention some of his other books. He has written maybe other novels, he has written maybe drama, theatre, whatever he has done. His famous work you will write out in the last topic. So on the top you will write, for example, W.H. Davies in a big bold letters, and below that you will after each topic highlight the topic and then you write about the topic. Okay, so in total you will be submitting me 2 chart papers, same color, different color, it's up to you, your choice. In one chart paper, it's easy work, you will write the exact poem lines that you have in the book. Okay, now it's up to you what type and what color you want to choose, with what pen you want to write. It's up to you. Make it presentable, it should look beautiful and attractive, because we if you make it attractive, we can use it for the coming classes and we can show them that see, this and this have made this. Okay, so it can be, you can set an example. Okay, so we'll put that in the school notice board. Okay, so make it presentable, first thing, easy. Now second is, now you write one poem and you write in the second one, you write about the poet that you have written his or her poem. Okay, so in the second one you write only about the poet in the second chart paper. Okay, and what all you have to write, you have seen this video, but I'll be also giving you, I'll be in written form, I'll be also writing you, I'll be giving you in the group, WhatsApp group. You see that, and according to that you will make the chart paper. Okay, so that is all. I hope I'll get to see nice and interesting project works, and so the date for submission will be given you soon. So all the best, do well. Thank you.